Bienvenue dans mon palais.
I don't wanna feel this, 'cause it feels things way too
Hey guys, welcome to Casa de Mafarifi, and if you're new, hello, because I see I have some new subscribers. Thank you for joining the dark side, people. Okay, so for today, I'm going to give you guys some tips on going to Paris from my personal experience when I was in Paris. These are some things that I think you guys should know. This is my journal that I like to write in. It's so cute. Ain't she cute? She cute. Okay, if you're going to Paris, congratulations. You're finally getting out of America. No, America's chill. It's alright. Okay, so the first 5 tips I have is kind of like pre-departure or like on the way to the airport, and then whatever you need while you're in transit, like on your long 10-hour flight. So tip number 1 is don't forget your passport. You think it's the most logical, common sense thing, but it's not. Actually, a lot of people forget their passport on the stove or the kitchen counter or like wherever they put their keys and stuff at. Like, people forget their passport. Don't forget your passport. You need your passport in order to enter the country. You need your passport, period, to even get on your initial plane, even if you're connecting, because your ticket is considered international as a whole. So make sure you have your passport, people. Don't forget it. Tip number 2, don't put your passport in your luggage. Yes, people do this all the time. I've seen it plenty of times. People at the airport, they're like, oh my god, my passport's in my luggage. Your bag's already gone, ma'am. It's already on the plane, and don't nobody got time to take that bag off half the time, because a lot of times it'd be last minute, and if it's last minute, your bag's not getting off. Your passport is gone. Just don't put your passport in your luggage. Put it in your purse, whatever purse or handbag that you're gonna have for that day when you're on the plane. Just put it in your purse, and for guys, I guess, put it in your wallet or whatever you use to carry your belongings. Put it on your person. Don't put it in your check bag. Don't even put it in your carry-on bag, because sometimes if the plane overhead bin space is completely full, then you're gonna have no choice but to check your bag to your final destination. And I've seen that also happen a lot at the gate. People checking their bags and like, oh my gosh, I want to check my bag. You have to check your bag. So just keep your passport on your person, in your pocket, wallet, whatever. Tip number 3. This is more for me. I've seen a lot of people like try to be extra cute on a plane, but ma'am, this is a 10-hour flight. Anybody got time to be cute? You can be comfy cute, but some of these girls out here be wearing heels. I would not recommend wearing heels during a long 10-hour flight, even if you're connecting, because trying to run from one gate to the next is ridiculous. And I've seen people also miss their flights from the shoes that they were wearing. I would not wear heels. I mean, like, wear wedges or something that's easy to run in. I mean, but if you can run in heels, then all means, girl, wear your heels, but I wouldn't recommend it. Tip number 4. So this is what I like to do when I'm on the plane. This is me on my plane on the way to my destination, on my way to Paris. When it took off, we're more than 10,000 feet in the air. So what I like to do so I won't get sick, because I know each country has their own germs. I don't know how to explain it. Like, each country has its own, I don't know what to call it, but new country, your body's experiencing new things, new germs, I guess. So to prepare myself for that, I always take emergency C. I think that's what it's called. Yeah, it's emergency C, the orange one or the raspberry one. They're both really good, and I always take it when I'm on the plane. And helped for me. I have never gotten sick, knock on wood, but I've never ever gotten sick no matter what country I've been to. I just beat whatever germs, virus that they got going on in those countries. I don't ever get sick. So this is a tip you guys can try if you're really easy at getting sick. When you're exposed to new elements and things, try taking emergency C to boost your immune system. Tip number 5. This is like for me because I cannot sleep comfortably in like jeans or like sweatpants. So I always bring an extra pair of change of clothes for me to wear on the plane. Most of the time it's just like shorts and like a huge t-shirt, but like them, I guess, biker shorts. I get shorts that are like kind of long because I want people to see my booty cheeks, you know, gotta cover that up. Yes, I bring a change of clothes so I can be comfortable and then I can sleep. Even if I'm in the main cabin or premium class, I always change my clothes into something comfortable because I don't really like to sleep in my running around airport clothes, if that makes sense. Although I know it's just like a few hours of you being in these clothes. To me, I need to be comfortable. I need to have fresh clothes in order for me to go to sleep. Okay, so the next 6 tips that I have is for when you're arriving into Paris. So tip number 1, even if you don't speak French, they're basically saying have your passports and visa out or whatever important documents that you need to have it out about time you get to the counter, because nobody have time waiting for you to reach through your purse or your luggage or whatever trying to find your documents. People are in a hurry, they gotta catch cabs or whatever that they have planned. Like they're trying to get and go, because that's how you end up getting rude people. And I feel like not all French people are rude, but if you're taking a long time, they're gonna be like, ma'am, hurry up. So to avoid having any of that, just make sure to have all your documents and stuff out already before you even get to the little counter thing, because a lot of people don't do that for some reason, and they say it repeatedly. They say it in English and French, but people still don't do it. So tip number 2, screenshot your documents, because I know with COVID and stuff going on, some countries may require you to fill out a form. What's the attestation form? I cannot talk. I have no idea how to say that word. Please correct me if I'm saying it wrong. But whatever forms that you need to fill out, screenshot it, because 9 times out of 10 your service is going to take forever to connect. Because I have international pass on my phone, and when I landed in France, it did not connect immediately. It took a while for my internet to come up, and I had to turn it off and turn it on, turn my phone off, turn it back on. It was just a hot mess. So tip, just screenshot it, and whatever QR code, screenshot it. Screenshot still works the same as the real QR code. Just make sure to screenshot whatever documents that you have that requires internet, because sometimes it takes longer than usual for the internet to connect when you land in another country. Sorry guys if I sound kind of stuffy. I am sick. My best friend's son got me sick. So, love y'all. Okay, so tip number 3. Even if you don't speak French, because normally, whatever country I go to, I try to learn the basics of that language, no matter what country I go to. But French, I cannot get with French for some reason. Like if I have to speak from the throat, it ain't working for me. So I didn't even bother. I tried to learn a few French words, but I'm just like, nah, I'm completely saying this wrong. I don't want to say something wrong and offend somebody, because I don't know what I'm saying and I don't have time. So just read the signs. Everything is literally in English. If you speak any other languages, I'm sorry, it's really just French and English that it's in. Just read the signs and make sure you are in the right line, because if you're not in the right line, they're gonna yell at you in French. Some of them speak English, but most of the people that I encountered at the airport was just straight French. So just make sure to read the signs. Tip number 4, don't forget your luggage. I don't know how or why people forget to grab their luggage when they're at their final destinations. Oh, or even if they're connecting, because some people connect their pairs to get to wherever. Just don't forget to pick up your luggage, because I don't know. I know how it works here in America. If you leave your luggage, normally they just put it in like the baggage office. I'm not too sure how it works in France if you don't pick your stuff up, but just make sure to pick up your luggage. Don't forget your luggage. Tip number 5, have your transportation already ready. I would not advise using the taxis at the airport, because they are very, very It's very expensive to catch a taxi from the airport. It's already expensive just to catch an Uber from the airport to wherever you're going, but I would not recommend the taxis because they're definitely going to be price gouging because they know you're there on vacation and they know you'll have money because you're there to spend money in France or whatever. So just pre-plan your transportation so you won't have to take expensive taxis or people try to like price gouge you at the airport. I've had a few people at the airport try to be like, oh, do you need a taxi? And it was something outrageous, but I just ended up using Uber. Uber was still kind of expensive there, but it was all right. It was way cheaper than catching the taxis. Oh, if you don't want to use Uber, use Bolt, B-O-L-T. It's green. That's like a Uber for France, and it's way cheaper. So if you're going to France, definitely download that Bolt app before you go. And you don't need a French number. Your American number is fine. Tip number 6, don't exchange your money at the airport. Don't do it because your exchange rate is going to be trash. Don't even exchange your money at your hotel because my hotel had me effed up. I stayed at the Marriott hotel and I was giving them like 200 something euros, which I know American money is less than euros. But when I did the little currency exchange on my phone, it said I'd get something like 188 euros. My hotel was like, oh, we can exchange that for you because I asked them like, where can I exchange money? And he was like, we can do that for you. And then she was just trying to give me back 150 euros. I'm just like, hold up. What did you guys' exchange rate? And then she's like, oh, we take 10% of whatever, however much money you have. Excuse me? I think not. So don't exchange your money at the hotel, at least not at the Marriott, because they're taxing. Find your Western Union, which I got. Western Union exchange rate is very, very good. So I got 180 something euros. They took a few dollars, but it's way cheaper than doing it at the airport or at the hotel. So find a Western Union or go to a bank, or they also take American credit cards. So your bank does not have any foreign transaction fees. Definitely just don't even bother taking money off. Just go to the ATM machine and take out yours that way, because that's way cheaper too. Okay, and the last one is like things to do in Paris. I don't know, some people go to Paris on a whim and they don't have nothing planned. Like me, I went to Paris on a whim and I didn't have anything planned. So I'm also a solo traveler and I do a lot of spontaneous traveling. So this is for all my spontaneous solo travelers, or people who are just not planning and looking for things to do. So the first thing that I did is, of course, go to the Eiffel Tower. Go to the Eiffel Tower. Like, it was nice. To me, the Eiffel Tower was like, you drive up to it like, okay, this is it. This is the Eiffel Tower. Like, it's definitely way hyped up more than what it needs to be. But it was really nice to see that monument of France. But it was really nice to see that monument of France. It's very nice. But it's way prettier at night. Like, because I went during the daytime. And I'm just like, this can't be it. Like, where's the lights and stuff? Blah, blah, blah. No, the lights only come at night. So if you're gonna go see the Eiffel Tower, definitely see the Eiffel Tower at night when it's doing the light show. It's way prettier at night. Tip number 2 for things to do is wine tasting. I freaking love wine tasting. Wine is my forte. Wine, cheese, bread, like anything that tastes good. Exquisite bread, like I am here for it. All 3 of them together. And also wine tasting as a solo traveler, I would definitely recommend going to a wine tasting because 9 times out of 10 there's also other solo travelers who are doing wine tasting as well. I actually met this really cool girl at the wine tasting place, and she spontaneously just went to France just like me, and her birthday was just a day after mine. So I'm just like, oh my gosh, we're best friends. We literally just hung out for the rest of our trip together. It was really, really nice. So I definitely recommend go wine tasting, whether you're a solo traveler or you're traveling with people. Just do it. It's really nice, and French wine is delicious. Tip number 3, go to all the free museums. France actually has a lot of stuff that you can do for free. Just Google free things to do in France. Just Google free things to do in France if you just have like a buffer day or extra day, you don't know what to do, just have a whatever day, just find whatever free stuff that you can do in France, because there's actually a lot of stuff that you can do for free there. And the museums are super nice. Like, I actually went to the Little Palace. I have no idea how to say it in French, but I definitely will insert some clips here, because it was very nice. It was very beautiful. We're going to the Little Palace. Tip number 4: eat as much as you can. Eat all the food that you can. Try the foods, go to the bakery. I like going to mom and pop shops. Like, I don't care whatever country you're in, the mom and pop shops are always the best. And you get the most food as well, because the more expensive places to me that I've seen that were in France, like, it's a lot for this little plate. Like, if I'm gonna be paying $150 for a plate, I will like $150 worth of food on this plate. I don't want no little dab of whatever. Nah, I need a full meal. Thank you. Definitely go to bakeries. I also went to the bakery. I went and insert some clips of me at the bakery as well, because everything in there was delicious. They even warm up your sandwich too. So whatever that you get, if you want to warm it up, they warm it up. But you definitely have to ask, because there's no sign that says, oh, we also warm up your food. So it doesn't hurt to ask. Okay, and last tip for things to do is book a photo shoot. Like, if you go to Paris and you don't book a photo shoot, I don't know what you do, because you're traveling wrong. Like, go to get a photo shoot, whether it's at the Eiffel Tower or the Opera House or that one place with the glass, I forgot what it's called. And even if it's just in the middle of the street, take a photo shoot. I did a photo shoot at the Opera House. It was amazing. My photographer and videographer, she was amazing too. She did such a good job. I will leave her information below if you're interested, and she is worth every euro, y'all. She did a really good job, and that was inserted at the beginning, but I also will insert it again so y'all can see the magicalness of her work and my modeling. So I will insert that again for you guys to see. But yes, it was very fun. I had a short trip. I was only there for like 4 days. Mind you, I went in January, freezing cold. Don't forget to bring your warm clothes if you're going in the winter time. Like, it is cold. It's cold, so bring your winter coat, your gloves. Like, I'm a Texan girl from Texas. We really don't even own winter coats, and I'm just like, it's not gonna be that cold when I get there. Mind you, I didn't even check the weather before I went over there. I knew it was gonna be a little chilly, but no, it was cold and it was rainy. I was freezing my butt off, but I just like bought a scarf. I bought some gloves, y'all. I bought some gloves and I lost them. They were so cute. They had Frida on them. I was like, no, my 20-euro gloves. They were so cute. They were very warm, but I'll probably just go back to Paris again. We also went a few other places too. I forgot. I'm just gonna insert some of the footage because I cannot remember the places that we went, but when y'all see it, y'all will know. So I'm just gonna insert some footage here for you guys to see. Also, another big tip that I completely forgot: do not put anything in your pockets if you're taking public transportation. Just period. Even if you're walking around or if you're at a bakery and you put your bag down, don't put anything in your side pockets. And that is for real. Like, swear, cross my heart, put a dirty needle in my eye. Do not put stuff in your pockets. The pickpocketing there in France is something serious, especially if you're a tourist, because they know that you're there, you got money, whatever, they're gonna pickpocket you, and they're quick. Also, the little kids will get you too. Like, they will tell you some sob story or something, or try to get your attention and asking you questions while the other little kid is on the side of you picking your pocket or your backpack or whatever you got. Watch out for the little kids, because the little kids are scammers too. It didn't happen to me, but I heard stories about it, and I'm just like, let me make sure to tell y'all, don't put nothing in your pockets, like, for real. I don't even think I would recommend putting on a fanny pack, or because that can be easily pickpocketed. Well, if you put a fanny pack on, put it in the front, like, put it across your chest. Don't put it on your waist, because that can also be easily pickpocketed, unless you get a lock or something to put on the little zipper thing so they can't unzip it. But don't put nothing in your pockets. Don't put nothing in your side backpack. Like my backpack back there. Like I have not unpacked yet. I still have all my luggage right there. But don't put nothing in your side pocket. Not your side backpack. Don't put anything on the outside of your body. Even if you have a zipper on it. I don't know. The pickpocketers, they're good. They're professionals. Especially all the crazy stories that I hadn't heard about people stealing their passports and whatever basically whatever had in their pocket, gone. So I did not put nothing in my side pocket at all. So that's just a major tip. Don't put nothing in your side pockets. I can't say no. But those are all the tips that I have for you guys today. And if you like this video, please make sure you like and subscribe so I can keep making more of these lovely videos. And I see that I have 26 subscribers now, which I know it's small, but I'm getting somewhere. So once I make it to 30 subscribers, I'm gonna do a giveaway for you guys. Thank you so much for your love and support. I really appreciate it. And if you guys have any suggestions or comments or videos that you guys want me to do or talk about, because I have traveled a lot. I didn't film everything. I just now started filming stuff, but I actually travel a lot. So if you guys have any other questions or any suggestions or countries that I should go to, let me know. I am planning a trip in October for you guys, so I can give you guys the tea, the things you should do and shouldn't be doing while you're over there in these countries. But yeah, please don't forget to like and subscribe.